Welcome everybody, it's Sylvia here from Tandy Art Studio. I'm here today to show you new products I got. Some of them are new on the market. They're all Renesans brand. It's a Polish producer, and I have a few things to show you. The new on the market are the flow acrylics, coming in the small containers like this, and even though they are Polish producer, they have English and not even Russian description on the packaging, which is brilliant. They're very vibrant, but not too thick. Those are pretty good as a craft paints and very good in mixed media art. Brilliant and very nice kind of container size wise. Okay, they also have acrylics, of course, in tubes. I have the big ones, of course, my turquoise. I love them. They're more creamy. Absolutely love them. This one, the fluorescent red. I also have liquarels. That's the watercolor. It's the watercolor, liquid watercolor. Yes, excuse me. Sorry. So liquid watercolor. They kind of very high pigmented, like almost like inks, and they're lovely to work with on any kind of mixed media and watercolor projects. You can just dip your brush in it and go for it. So they have so many colors. I just have a few of them just to show you. And I also have is they also have those half pans watercolors. They're actually really nice. I was playing with them and they have lovely pigment and lovely colors. You can see how bright they are even in the container before I add water, so they're very vibrant. They come in those small half pans. They're very handy for carrying around or traveling, so I'll show you those as well. They also have loads of different mediums. This one is modeling paste. We won't be using it today because I'll be doing kind of watercolor mixed with acrylics only. 3D heavy body gloss. They have gesso, they have loads of like different texture pastes, so it's worth checking. I will put the link on the video, under the video there in the description, so you can have a look. And look, I will create something simple, so while I'm talking, I would just want to show you how they kind of work on the paper. So I will do like a similar collage, just to show you how I play with them and how to paint the simple flowers. That's another example. This one was all with watercolors on the gold foil, and this one was actually acrylics here. These are acrylics. These are the watercolor liquids, and here I included some collage papers just to give a little bit of more interest to the painting. So we'll see what I come up with. I just really don't want to focus on the project itself. I just want to see how they work together, the paints, and that you can really combine acrylics with watercolors. I will start just to give quick wash of those. Let's see. Just want to give quick kind of background thingy. Look how vibrant they are, and that's just the watercolors from the pans. Okay, so if you just few splashes here and there, so that would be my kind of base for the flowers, maybe kind of. Let's, okay, I don't know what I will create yet. we will play as we go. Okay, I'll come back when I dry it. Okay, my page is almost dry. So what I'll use the flow acrylics now, and I will paint flowers, acrylic flowers on top of watercolors. Why not? Who said we can't? So I will be adding light. This is beautiful ivory color. So I start, actually they also have really nice brushes. I will start from dark center of the flower. I just wanna show you how so I start darker in the center to do the center piece of the flower. So you can see how creamy is it against the watercolors. Now I will switch to bigger brush. Because the brush was wet. Okay. And what I do is I'll do another one on this side, smaller. Okay. And then just bigger flat brush just to add. So now I will add just that cream, a little bit of that cream to the kind of lower part of the flower. So I am happy with that. Meantime, I will get the bigger acrylics. This is my palette and what I do is I take another brush and I will make, if you don't know what flower to paint, you just can print few images from internet, because sometimes I go, God, you know how the flower, what shape I want, and that's okay, you know. I'm just going now with my, like, God. It's imaginary flowers. Now I will add a little bit of that. I actually will tap it in there. Very often I use my fingers. I have left over that paint, so what I do is, okay, I will start adding my swirls. I love them. I would be mixing like realistic flowers with doodles, and I don't mind that at all. So just to see. So you see, you have that watercolor background, and I actually love how it's turning out. Okay. Now I will add the dark acrylic, and I might do some that's like gorgeous deep blue. They're just like little bowls hanging from there. Here might be, just add some doodles. And actually dark flower here. I like to do the contrast with darker blue. in there. Okay, so what I'll do now, I might actually add a little bit of dark inside the flowers here. Okay, yeah, yep. This is just to show you how they can work together. Okay, I will try it and come back. Okay, so I added some yellow flowers as well, and now I will add a little bit of white here and there, just for highlights. Just to play with it, okay? And now I will get to my aquarels. I will get that bright pink, liquorals, sorry, liquorals. And what I'll do is now do more doodles. I'll do now the leaves. Why not? See? Very springy, colorful, and I can do some splashes as well with those. Okay, and if I feel it's too much splashes, I can just pick it up a little bit. Lovely, I like it. And now there is gorgeous turquoise. So I will go over the same. Look, I can add even on top of the acrylics. Why not? They're very strong, as you can see. Pigment is like much stronger than half pans. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Okay. Need some. It's getting interesting. It's getting very nice. Okay. So you can see that they're almost like ink. So here we have half bands at the background. Here we have acrylics, and here we have liquorals. So that'd be the difference. What I'll do is now I will dry it and add some collage pieces. I'll show you how I do it, okay? So we will add more interest to the painting. Okay, so I'm back and I cut out a few pieces from my scrapbooking vintage papers, and that's the music sheet, and I will just add them, glue them into the flower. I might add a little bit of paint to blend them in. I have tiny bits of laces and I put whatever color suits as well. I have little hearts to put. This is by Prima. This is like ribbons, and then I will put the gold foil. There is a little butterfly as well. So pieces of collage paper incorporate to add more texture. Okay, so I glue all this and come back to you then. So here, if you want to see how I do the ribbons transfer, the ribbons are by Prima Marketing. You just stick it to the surface and you use either the stick or something just to transfer the word. And then I put the gold, I used it so many times, the gold filament. Then I have to stick it a few times. Lovely. I just love those ribbons, they're so easy to use. And it's lovely on watercolor paper because you actually see the texture of the paper. I'm thinking I have some of the design here. I would like to add a little bit of just swirls here and there. So again, you just peel it off. Down on your surface, and your transfers. Okay, do this at the same time. Very simple, and I love that little shimmer they add to the projects. Okay, then you remove the foil. Oh look, I didn't even show you in the camera. Sorry, I didn't realize that it's out of the... Yeah, just tiny bit. And I would go in and with clean brush, I would add a little bit of paint just to blend the paper a little bit. There you go. And the quick little collage is finished. Okay. So very simple. I hope you try to put it maybe on Facebook or #TandyArt on Instagram. So once again, the half pans of the watercolors, acrylics by Renesans. I will put the links. Flow acrylic and liquorels. That's what we used. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye bye.